I think sometimes I look at the world, and one of the things that I miss is like really that there's this lack of curiosity when you grow up all of a sudden.
If you think about curiosity, it's something that drives passion. And passion is what drives us to accomplish and what drives us to do the things that we do in life.
And especially fashion and math, usually they don't go together very well. But we're trying to push these boundaries. We're curious and we say, why not? I met Alicia at a science fiction convention. She was dressed as Han Solo, I was dressed as Princess Leia.
We were both flying back to LA from New York City.
Yeah, I was doing math. She had all these people come to her all the time. And then I asked her, like, so are you a famous designer? She's like, I guess. I was on Project Runway this last season.
We started talking about, what it means to be curious and passionate about things in life and, going after your dreams and how more people should do that.
You can be your nerd now. So.
And we just wanted to work together. We wanted to find a way to collaborate and bring these two worlds together in a new way.
What would you do? Who would you do this for?
I really like Alicia's message. She's all about not being in a box and not being contained by other people's expectations. So I've been dancing my entire life. I moved to New York City to be a dancer. And I realized that I missed science. I really like science. I think as a scientist, people expect me to be a certain way. And I kind of enjoy breaking out of those expectations.
I had talked to some other friends and they said, I would like to have a lab coat that fits. Crystal took it to the next level. She says, I would like to have a lab coat that fits outside of the lab.
Because nobody wants to wear this white, ugly, clinical lab coat out on the street. What if like a trench coat and a lab coat had a baby?
And then Alicia said, I can do that.
And Alicia said, I can do that.
X Squared is a clothing line for the nerd in all of us. It's inspired by science, it's inspired by art.
I think that the nerd is anyone from like Michael Jackson to Michael Jordan to Superman. Anyone who has devoted some time on building on the value that they have inside.
I always say I'm a nerd. Like I get excited about little things that nobody else cares about when it comes to clothing. When I design a garment, I like for there to be some element of surprise, whether it's an interesting wash or the fabric is what you wouldn't expect it to be. For me, the most exciting part is to experiment and try new things and create something that truly is different.
Superman doesn't need his cape to be Superman, but when he wears that, he looks like a badass, right? So that's why I want to make this happen.
It's not just about supporting because we want to create this line of clothing. It's about something bigger. It's about outreach, it's about passion, it's about following your dreams, and it's something that you're going to be proud that you are a part of.
Heisenberg came up with a quantum mechanical concept. You cannot see some things at the same time from the same perspective because they're complementary quantities. Kind of like art and science, but they are complementary. They're not fighting each other. They're both part of the same universe.
I think the great thing about Project X Squared is that it speaks to the new generation of professional. It celebrates the fact that we follow our passions in many different realms. I'm a scientist and an artist, and I'm able to embrace both of those things and wear it as clothing, which is, really fashion's really fun to play with, exploring your identity.
I think it would be amazing to see someone like that out there.
You have the potential to be awesome. It's inside you, and we want you to use X Squared to bring out your awesome. We want this to get everywhere.
I want one, of course, yeah. I want one now. In fact, that's why I'm doing this, right?